keep messing around with this thing, which is a tie back for me curtains.
Greetings, viewer. Welcome to the bonus show, otherwise known as Ben's Vinyl.
Bonus.
We've got 10
Is
minutes.
that your grinder name?
We've got 10 minutes to 10 minutes to explore what Ben has been buying. Let's have a look, Ben. What have you got?
Oh,
Come on.
Phil, right. Well, obviously, in the previous video, if you saw it, you would have known that for Christmas, my dad kindly bought me the Lighthouse Family's Postcards from Heaven, a little bit of 90s soulful pop.
Did he know to buy that, or did you just put it on a list?
Yeah, it was on my list. I actually,
list.
I did give him a list of albums to buy, and he bought me that. So obviously, I got Melanie C's album.
Yeah.
Very good album. I think I might have spoke about that one before. Obviously got this Raymond Colomb, Million Dreams, the jazzy album.
Yeah, that is good. I was impressed by that.
I don't know if I got this for Christmas as well. The band.
Yeah, you got the band. Is that an old one or a modern pressing?
No, I've got an old one in my collection. That's a modern re-release.
Is that the Bob Clearmountain remix?
Possibly. Now, are you ready for some? Some who? So I'll whip through these.
Take it it's not going to be Roger Daltrey and
it's not
Pete
Roger
Townsend.
Daltrey. Got this one called Lone Lady, Former Things. So, I mean, if I won't go through them all, I'll pick out a select few, and then I'll be able to tell you a little bit about them in the time that we have available. Should we do that?
Nothing about Lone Lady.
Well, that's also her Tinder name, and if I go into here, let's have a look. Lone Lady, Former Things, released in 2021. It's indie rock. Is a singer-songwriter from Manchester, England, spanning influences such as post-punk, electronic, and pop. She plays guitar, bass, keyboards, drum pads, samplers, electronics, cello, and she also sings. An all-round good egg. Very talented Philster, so I think you should give that one a...
That's Lone Lady.
Lone Lady, yeah. So next up on the list, because obviously we just decided to do this off the cuff, is a guy. It's rock pop, is what Discogs describes it as. Now the Lights Have Changed by Little Hours. And he is a singer-songwriter from Donegal, Ireland. So hopefully it won't be like Daniel O'Donnell. But you never know.
You never know.
The online shopping place that doesn't allegedly pays much tax. It keeps trying to sell me a Daniel O'Donnell album, and for a brief second, because what it was trying to sell it me for was 3 times less than what it's going on Discogs for, I was a little bit tempted. But next up, 2024 US band. They're called Sideways. It's a bit of folk, world, and country. They're called Steel Wheels. They're from Virginia. Nice album cover, I thought, with that one. Isn't it?
It's kind of groovy.
That is kind of groovy, isn't it? It could almost...
There's not many orange. It's orange, isn't it? I'm not saying that
It is
wrong.
orange, yeah.
There's not many albums that have got predominantly orange covers, are there? So it kind of helps to stand out.
R.E.M's Monster.
Oh, it does have an orangey cover, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. What else has an orange?
The Pet Shop Boys did one that looked like an orange plastic tile. Remember that one?
Yes, yeah. And I suppose it's kind of orangey, isn't it? Is it the Emancipation album, the Prince album? Because it's got all flames and everything.
That's kind of orangey. You're right. That is kind of orangey.
Yeah.
Is
So
Led Zeppelin's first album orangey, or was that more yellowy?
I think
I
it's
think it
more
depends
yellowy.
which version you bought, didn't it? I think
Yeah,
because they're
yeah.
slightly different colours in the early days.
So next up is I don't know where they're from, but they're called Count. No, thank you. I'm sorry. And this album's called Count Your Lucky Stars. It's an emo-y indie album. Is the best way to. I don't know where they're from. I'm just looking at their names. That gives me. I'm presuming they're American. Phil Stu is what I'm doing there. I've not listened to any of it because I haven't had time, as you well know. I'm rubbish at listening to albums. Brilliant at buying them, though, as it would seem. So next up is another folk world country album by a guy it's called Permanent Way, and he's an indie folk singer-songwriter, born in 1984, from London, and it's The Permanent Way. Another good album cover. It could almost be a. It almost looks like a Limp Bizkit album cover, or it could be a sort of thrashy metal kind of album cover. But another folk rock, because that's what I'm into at the moment, Philster. I'll do another one, two. I'll do another three. Shall I do three? Three more.
Go on.
Three more. That will see us home, I think. So let me just bring this up, and it is. Oh, could fall into your in alt indie stuff. I mean, she's more pop.
Women. Yeah.
Yeah, she's called Dirty Dollhouse.
Okay.
And I think it must be a double album because it's called Vinyl Child Queen Coyote.
That's a memorable name, isn't it? Dirty Dollhouse.
Dirty Dollhouse, yeah, but I don't know if it is a double album because it's only got 3 sides. So
has it got 3 sides and a sort of blank side with an autograph on it or something like that?
Yeah, must have. I haven't actually opened it yet, so it'd be interesting to see what that is about. I'm just looking at the pile down there, and there is some Smiths in there that you would know about because you know the Smiths. But the next album up is it's called Museum of Love. Now I'm just going to bring up here Museum. It's called Life of Mammals, Museum of Love, and I think this could it's indie pop, indie rock, and I think it could quite possibly. It looks like a duo, and they look absolutely crazy. Look at them. But there's no details on them apart from I think it has one of the best album covers I've ever seen. And you have seen this. I have sent it to you.
Yeah, that's weird.
It is weird, isn't it?
Well, it looks like some ancient artifact of a statue that was made by some South American civilization thousands of years ago. Is that what it looks like to me? Is it some Inca thing? I don't know.
I'm not sure. It kind of looks like...
it's pretty scary.
Who was the ex-Chancellor of the Exchequer? Old Osborne. Looks like his school photo.
It just looks really scary.
It does, but I quite like that. I think that's what intrigued me by it. So that's one of them. Next up is the latest album by everyone's favourite piece of Ireland, and it is. This was another Christmas gift. I think this was from my mother. My mother got me this. Snow Patrol. Oh no, my brother got it me. Did he? My brother or my mother got it me. One of them. Snow Patrol, The Forest is the Path. A good, solid outlet. Snow Patrol are just very consistent. They're very consistent. So I got that, and I will do my Smiths albums because we all love a bit of Smith. Oh yeah, there is this one, and I think I sent you that, and I'll have to cover this bit up. But it is an album, and it is called. It's quite cool. It's got all this roadmap stuff. This all folds out. It's not your sort of normal album, but it's by a band called the Mashimos, and I'm just going to bring up a little bit about...
You had to cover something up. Has it got rude things on the front?
It's got rude things on it, dude. It drops the F-bomb. Mash Ish. Have I spelled that wrong? But it basically it's called Britpop My Wife, is what it's called. And I'm just trying to find the album on here. I don't think I've actually put it into my collection yet. Let's scan the barcode. See if I can. Yeah, the Machimos, Britpop Fund My Wife is what it's called. Indie rock. Yeah, obviously that must. I don't know what the connotation is behind that. There's a bit of Arctic Monkeys down here, some Matchbox 20, some Slow Tie, some Danny Wilson. But I did because I have started. I want to complete my Smiths collection, so I've obviously got Hateful of Hollow already, but I did go and buy over Christmas with some Christmas funds.
Oh my word!
Strange Ways, Here We Come, and The Queen is Dead.
Are these new issues or are these old?
These are new ones. These are new in the cellophane.
What label are they on? Do they have a label on the? They're in the cellophane. It would take a bit long to open them because they used to be on. It was on Rough Trade, wasn't it? In the
Rough
UK?
Trade, yeah.
The US ones were on Sire, I think.
Yes, they were. Yeah, it doesn't say, but I can take them out of the packaging and find out if you want me to.
Well, you don't have to do it now, but I just wondered whether did they reproduce the original? Are they reproductions of the original, or are they on a different?
I'll tell you what, it should tell me on Discogs. When I scan them in, it will come up. Let's have a look. Smiths.
I don't know why I asked this. I'm probably just trying to sound clever.
This one is Warner Music.
Yeah, of course they own all of the. Well, they have done since the early '90s, I think. Warner own all of the rights to it.
And do you know what? I haven't actually put Strange Ways, Here We Come into my collection, so we will scan it now. Here we go. Rhino Records.
Oh right, okay, yeah, because they obviously are the big reissue label.
Oh, are they? I don't know.
They've reissued loads of stuff, Rhino.
Oh, have they? I didn't know much about them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's some more down there. Like I said, the Arctic Monkeys and stuff. But that's just a sample of what has come through the door. I think it's been
we should do a review of The Queen is Dead and Strange Ways, Here We Come, because it would be good clickbait, wouldn't it? Get all the Smiths fans coming on there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think we should. I love The Queen is Dead. I think it's a really, really good album. I've not listened to Strange Ways fully. But yeah, it would be good to go through them.
We should do it track by track. What do you reckon, viewer? Would you like us to do track by track albums? I think it would be fun.
I think it would be. We can do that. Me and you, Phil, on the Smiths. You can be Morrissey. I'll be Johnny. Well, then again, I've got the Quiff. So I suppose I'll have to be Morrissey and you can be... one of the others.
Can I be Andy Rourke? Can I play
the bass? You can be Andy Rourke. Rest in peace, Andy Rourke.
I could be Mike Joyce.
You could be Mike Joyce, yeah.
Be Johnny Marr. I could be Jeff Travis.
I did finish just before Christmas the Morrissey autobiography, and he doesn't think very highly of Mike Joyce.
Is that right? Yeah, I know he had
legal issues.
They had all.
I think Mike Joyce ended up getting a 25% writing credit on all the Smiths tracks, even though he didn't. Is
that right?
Yeah. Through some old law from like 18 something or whatever. So, yeah. So, interesting book. I do quite like Morrison. He's touring next year as well, isn't he?
He's certainly an interesting character, it has to be said.
Yeah.
Yes, he is going to tour next year, with his shirt on or not. Who knows?
Yeah, was it this year? It's this year.
I think it's this year. I'm pretty sure it's this.
Pulp have released some dates as well. I think Pulp are touring as well. So,
well, they've done that in the last couple of years, haven't they? I think.
Yeah.
I think Morrissey's this summer. I'm sure I've seen something about that. Yeah. In the UK.
That'd be good. But yeah, that's a snippet of what has come through the door anyway, and that's not all just it since Christmas. I think some of it is from, it's been a good 8 weeks or so anyway. So
I've never seen Morrissey, but I wouldn't mind seeing him. But I also feel that if you say I'm going to see Morrissey, people think you're one of these loonies that's like completely obsessed with him that wants to rush on the stage and
you
hug
are
him.
though. You've got Morrissey pajamas, Phil.
He's
I
got
know this.
some of his fans he's got disciples. Well, I know all of them have to some degree, haven't they? But he seems to have some real disciple-like.
And he really enjoys the fact that they get on the stage and, so, yeah, each to their own, Phil. Each to their own, isn't it? So, there we go. But we'll go through and just so people know that I'm not lying. I'm sitting. These are the ones I didn't get through. So
another day, maybe.
Another day. So which one's that?
The Pretenders on that I can see there.
That is the Pretenders. There's the band, a Swedish guy, an English guy, a guy from Northampton, a hip hop guy, a Scottish guy, a guy I don't know of, some people from Sheffield, some people from America, another bloke I don't know where from, and a guy who thinks you're gorgeous. So there we go.
There you go. We'll look at those another time. Thanks, viewer, for watching. That's Ben's Vinyl. What's your favourite of Ben's Vinyl? Let us know.
Yeah, go out and listen to them. Put them on the Spotify. Let us know. Or Amazon Music, YouTube Music. Any one of those which wants to sponsor us.